Alrighty, folks, welcome. Today is day 10. I mistakenly said yesterday, welcome to day 10, but it was day 9. So I need to keep a better track of what's going on because clearly my mind doesn't want to. Here's where we are. I had some interesting thoughts about it. I take pictures at the end of every painting session, then I look at them. And when I looked at this, I thought it was really interesting. I see a little face. So these eyes, let me turn this over for you. These eyes, these two circles next to each other, even though I made them different sizes, do still look like eyes to me. They're on the same level. And this kind of looks like ears and a little face like this. And I was like, oh, that's so cute. Maybe I'll play that up and make that a face. But yeah, I don't think that's where this piece is headed. In fact, this is the orientation I'm going to work on today. So I also said yesterday that I think we're getting closer and I don't foresee any big moves. Well, I can't promise that either. So when I sat with it and I kind of asked the painting what it wanted next, what I got was yellow. And I thought, oh, yellow. I don't know about that. What yellow? Is it the Hansa yellow? Is it Indian yellow, which is my favorite yellow? Is it this nickel azo gold, which is probably one of my absolute favorite colors and certainly my favorite color that Golden makes? This may end up on here. I have a feeling this is going to end up on here today, as a matter of fact. I really hesitate bringing in new colors at this stage because I do like to keep my palette limited and I like my colors to be cohesive. So introducing a new color at this stage is a little tricky, but you know, if it calls to me and my hand goes there, that's what I'm doing. So I have just a tiny bit of paint on my palette today. I've got some Hansa Yellow Light, some Titan Buff. I did a little mix to see what that would look like. And let me put some white on here too, just to have some if I need it. And I'm just gonna go in. At this point, I'm not married to anything here. So even though I love the idea that there's a Fibonacci here, at least a spiral, I love the idea of these different things and seeing through and all of that stuff I love, and it's still part of the story and the history and the painting. And I'm not married to any of it. The intention for this piece was discovery and play. And so that's what I'm going to approach it with. And I'm going to keep asking it, what's next? What's next? What's next? And that's what I'm going to follow through on. So we might lose some of these shapes today. This one in particular, I'm not like, this one, I don't know. I really love the darks. I feel like I lost some of my darks in here. So I'm loving the darks in there, but yeah, that's kind of where it is. So we may end up in a very different place today than we started. So for those of you that follow along, I always warn folks, when I do commissions for people, I will share, and there's a risk in this, but we agree with it or to it at the beginning. But I'll share pictures along the way of the journey of the piece because that's part of the experience. And I always warn people, don't get attached to any layer because there's a really, really good chance it will look completely different in the next. So if you've been going along this journey and you've gotten attached to any point, including where we are, I'm sorry, this is the process. My husband is also upset with me because there was a stage here that he loved. So I have a nice high quality picture for him that he can have as a print if he wants. So I take pictures for that reason. But yeah, she's not done. And we're evolving and that's fine. And I get like a linear thing that wants to happen here. So enough talking, that's where we are. I've got some other mark making tools. We'll just see where we go. 5 minutes. I don't have the headphones in today, so I'll hear the timer. Let me go set it. I'll be right back. This particular catalyst tool. like yellow. Really? Yellow? You want yellow? I got yellow. Okay. I'm not mad at it, actually. It's kind of a good contrast. As much as I love pink for various different things. Learned over the years to just go with my intuition, and I'm gonna do it, y'all. I can't help myself. This is one of my favorite colors. It's one of my favorite colors. Okay, that did not come out, but it did do some scratching in there, so that's cool. This is a brand new bottle. Just look at that lusciousness. This is Quinacridone Nickel Azo Gold. And I'll just go lightly on here. In fact, I might spritz this first. I think what my mind is missing is a little bit of some of that organic that I didn't have. So let's just see where this goes with a little bit of water. It's funny, when I kind of sat with the painting, was like, you know, what do you want next? And I just got yellow. I'm cold. I want to warm up. I thought, okay, that's interesting. Now, obviously, this color next to this teal is just gorgeous. So there's that. But yeah, we've kind of entered into hot mess layer. Ooh, I kind of like that. What layer are we on now? Okay. Okay, intuition. I'm going to say it. What words am I going to say? I see you. That timer's going to go off any second, I can tell. Let's just do a little swirly boobs in there. Swirly boo. That's a little wonky donkey. You can tell I have a 4-year-old. Swirly boos and wonky donkey. Any Peppa fans out there? Let's just get some movement in here. See where this wants to go. Okay. This is making me happy. This is making me happy, happy, happy. I still see that face in here. That's so funny. It means I think I need to change those circles at some point. Let me do some more kind of linear things in here. Get some of this going. But see, this was something that I had mentioned before about, let me get that timer, about all the texture of the under layers and how, that's too much of a blob right there, how it just sort of puddles and pools together. and gets in all the nooks and crannies, and that is just fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Okay. I'm just gonna alrighty, folks, that is day 10. So I said no bold moves. Obviously, you can't trust me on that. This is going to go wherever it's going to go. And just because I'm getting this really strong urge, it just wants to be done right there. I don't know. This, I got to do something about that next time. That is, those two circles next to each other is not making me happy. But, alrighty. There we are, coming along. I have to say, I'm much happier today. And, it feels good to approach this piece with just fresh eyes and allowing it to go where it wants to go. I kind of felt like there was some pushing energy in there from me earlier. Like I was getting a little too married to some of those thoughts, and that's not where this wants to go. So yeah, I have to, I know I'm such a bad challenge person. I have to get this while it's wet, though. If I don't get some of this in there while it's wet, I'm gonna lose. All right, let's try that a little bit more. I just wanted to break up some of those shapes a little bit. I'd kind of hoped for a little bit more drippage over some of these circles like this. That's kind of what I was looking for. So tomorrow, we'll see, right? This is just this layer. And so we've transformed it a little bit. I've added in that Nickel Azo Gold, which is a new color. And it's really kind of interesting, this pink and this cream and this gold. That's not a color combination I would have chosen. And it still may not be. I may end up covering all of that. But yeah, it's coming along. I like where it's headed. All right. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.